need a Christmas movie playing in the background.
Over the past 2 years, I have fallen in love with the cottagecore style. I like playing around with textures, so wood, stone, and brick. I also like playing around with height, so candlesticks, books, and flowers. Flowers can be real flowers or dried flowers in the cottagecore style. Over the next few days, I'm going to be decorating my small cottage living room into a cozy cottage Christmas living space. And if y'all don't know who I am Abigail. I am the creator behind the Cottage litter box. Y'all, I am listening to While You Were Sleeping in the background, and Sandra Bullock is cracking me up. She will make you laugh and cry in this movie. Sandra in this movie portrays a down-to-earth girl named Lucy. Lucy is just a clumsy, humble soul. She accidentally gets engaged with this guy named Peter by saving his life on the railroad tracks. At the hospital, the nurse thinks that she is his fiance, and she ends up getting tangled up in a drama mess with his family. Well, anyway, I won't spoil too much of the movie for you, but she ends up falling in love with Peter's brother Jack, and you're just gonna have to give it a watch. I feel like it's a totally different ball game when you're decorating with littles. They get into everything. So most of my decorations I put up high this year, but I did incorporate some things that she could play with down below on her level, like these little pillows. She can pull them in the floor all she wants. And I also fixed her a cute little basket with a tree on the front of it with all her cute little toys in it. That way she can be incorporated in these decorations as well. She did try to pull on the stockings, but they didn't go anywhere. Later on in this video, you can see that we boxed in our Christmas tree with the love seat and the couch so that she can't pull down the Christmas tree and get hurt. It looks funny, but it works for us. It is time for the light saga. For the past 2 years, I used this one strand of colorful lights to put on my cute cottage Christmas tree. It's a tiny little tree, so I know it could be done, and it became a competitive game for me. Surviving Christmas. It is such a good movie. I watched it 3 times last year when I had an infant and I just needed to binge watch Christmas movies. It has Catherine O'Hara in it and Ben Affleck as the star, and he plays Drew Latham. Drew is an unhinged, wealthy entrepreneur, and he has very little to no family. He wants to spend time with people he loves for Christmas, and he calls up all his friends and nobody wants to have him over for Christmas. It's actually really sad. And then he sees his therapist. It might be somebody he knows of's therapist. So he sees this therapist and he asks him, he's like, what should I do to let go, to feel better about this Christmas season? The therapist suggests that he goes and he visits his childhood home. So that's what he does. He goes and he visits his childhood home, and there's actually a family living there already. So he knocks on the door. He says, can I look around? And they're like, sure. And then he ends up purchasing this family to be his own family for Christmas. And it's just hilarious. He makes them do Christmas traditions. He actually buys a grandfather called Duda. And it gets really funny. So you're just gonna have to watch it. It does have some adult content in it, so beware of that when you're watching it with kids.
Brad, wake up! It's your brother, kind of! It's snowing outside! It's snow day! Waking me up! I don't want you to miss the fun, man! What fun?